we're back. We're back in this. It didn't take as long as I thought it would, so we're back. We're right back in it. All right. Okay. Let's see.
What are you talking about? Is this some kind of loaded question?
Not at all. Just answer to the best of your ability.
Well, no, not that I remember.
Yeah, me either.
Not me.
Same here. Yeah, me either.
Okay then, that settles it. That proves that the protein can found its way to the murder scene after the room was opened.
Oh, come on! How can you say that? How can you know what I don't know?
Because it was on top of the glass. It was on top of the shattered glass, that's why. Not under it. Otherwise it would have been shattered glass under it.
When it comes to that protein can, there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No. No, that's impossible. It had to have been in there the whole time. It had to be. It was in there before the rec room was unlocked.
When the locked room was unlocked. In other words, when I broke the window. Concentrate on that.
When it comes to that protein can, there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No. No, that's impossible. It had to have been in there the whole time. It had to be. It was in there before the rec room was unlocked.
Ugh, that didn't work.
Shoot!
When it
I
comes
know
to
what it
that
is,
protein
but
can,
I wasn't given
there's
that
not
bullet.
a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No. No, that's impossible. It had to have been in there the whole time. It had to be. It was in there before the rec room was unlocked.
When the locked room was unlocked, in other words, when I broke the window, I concentrate on that. How though? How?
When it comes to that protein can, there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No. No, that's impossible. It had to have been in there the whole time. It had to be. It was in there before the rec...
I guess that worked.
Wrong. You remember how there was broken glass scattered all around the room, right?
Of course. It came from the window you broke to get in. What about it?
Well, those pieces weren't just scattered around the protein can. We also found pieces underneath the can.
What?
And this proves it. It shows that the can must have been put down on the floor after the window was broken. So it had to be after we got into the room.
I see. So that's your explanation. Kyoko, earlier when you asked if anyone had moved the can or tripped over it...
If that were the case, that would explain the can being on top of the glass.
So you asked everyone about it to eliminate that possibility right out of the gate.
And that's made everything clear, hasn't it? As long as it was a locked room, it only contained the bottle of poison, and not the protein can. But once the room was opened up, they were switched, and as a result, the protein can wound up in the rec room, and the bottle of poison returned to the chem lab.
If that's all true, then why did Sakura drink the poison? I thought we all agreed she was tricked into drinking it because of the protein can.
No, That's not why. The only explanation is she drank it from its original bottle, knowing exactly what it was.
Precisely. She was alone in a locked room. All she had was the poison. What other possibility is there?
You're saying she drank it knowing what it was? Such a ridiculous fiction is...
Exactly what happened.
Interesting. I
Then
actually
tell
didn't
us
see this
already.
one coming.
Sorry. Please, tell us.
Before we get to that,
Byakuya
we
being
need to
polite?
clarify one other thing. We need to establish who exactly got the poison from the chem lab.
It was Hina, right? She took it and gave it to Ogre.
Not exactly.
What do you think, Makoto?
I got it! I think it was Sakura herself.
Huh? So Sakura, who was apparently murdered, just poisoned herself? What are you talking about? There's no way!
On the contrary, we know for a fact she went to the chem lab, right to the section full of poisons.
Right.
You're lying! Stop lying! Why? Why would you lie like that?
This is a long case. Oh no, another rhythm battle.
You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong! Wrong! You're wrong! I hate you!
Damn.
You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong!
Final strike, final strike.
Do you have any kind of proof Sakura took the poison?
This should prove it. Hina, did you know that Sakura's foot had a certain yellow powder stuck to it?
It did?
It did. The same yellow powder that had been spilled by the shelf in the chem lab. That powder was yellow, wasn't it? So the powder we found on Sakura, what else could it be but the powder from the chem lab?
Wait. So, what was that powder doing on Ogre's foot?
And it was only on her instep, right?
Yeah.
Sakura must have been standing right there where the powder was spilled. So the person who spilled the powder by the shelf wasn't Hina, but Sakura. And when Sakura dropped the bottle, she dropped it away from where she was actually standing,
Right.
which is how she was able to avoid getting it all over herself. But the powder still got scattered around, and some of it must have wound up on her instep. Is there any problem with my thinking?
But why did Sakura pay a visit to Section C in the first place? The only explanation is that she was looking for poison. After all, that's all that section contained.
No! It was me! The poison! Because I killed her!
No, you didn't kill her.
Who killed her? Wow, he looks pretty mad.
Shoot!
I actually don't know it. Shotgun the poison, the unsolved mystery of the locker room. Well, she killed herself. Oh, the fact that I can select dead people should have given me a...
Here's my answer. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
What? The killer was Sakura?
Wait, so you're saying it was suicide?
I don't believe it. I don't believe it any more than I believe I can fly.
I can't believe it either. Or rather, I don't want to believe it. But when you really think about it, everything matches up. Sakura went and got the poison. She barricaded herself in a room, and she drank it, all so she could end her own life.
Why?
And that explains why we couldn't solve the mystery of the locked room. I got it! The locked room mystery was created by Sakura.
I'm sure she locked herself in so nobody could stop her from doing what she did. She sat there, drank the poison, and breathed her last breath. And the empty bottle of poison rolled around the locked room until we came and opened it. At that point, someone grabbed the bottle and snuck it out of the room. And that was you, wasn't it, Hina? You did it to throw off the investigation, didn't you? When we found her body, you stayed right there near the door. Because you already knew Sakura was dead. And because the bottle of poison had rolled near the doorway.
That's when you picked up the bottle, right? I was too shocked to notice anything, and Kyoko was busy checking the body.
And the more I think about it, the more I realize how unusual your actions were. You said you were going to go get everyone else.
Right.
But your real intention was to go to the chem lab and switch out the containers, wasn't it? Once you were at the chem lab, you headed straight to the section where the protein powder was kept. There, you took the powder and poured it into the bottle of poison you'd grabbed from the rec room. When you left the lab, all you had was the empty protein can. Thinking about it like that, the footprints make perfect sense.
When you were done, you gathered everyone together. And once you were back in the rec room,
Should have gotten she had gotten rid of the poison by then. Ridden.
while everyone else was focused on Sakura, you quietly placed the can on the ground.
This water's delicious. Oh, why am I all the way back here?
Honestly,
now?
I should have noticed.
No.
You should have been the first one to run up to Sakura's
I was
lifeless
tracking
body.
real bad there for a second.
The Hina I know never would have left her side in a situation like that.
That's true.
So, Sakura committed suicide. In order to hide this fact, Hina undertook a series of actions to undermine the investigation. As long as you could disguise the truth, you didn't care if we blamed you for her death. That's why you didn't bother to get rid of such obvious evidence, right? The footprints in the powder and the bottle of poison? Vital pieces of evidence, and yet...
So you're saying Hina consciously deceived us to make it look like she killed Sakura?
That would have gotten us all killed.
No! No, 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 no! I killed her! I did it!
That's enough, Hina. It's over.
It's not! Nothing's over!
It is. Actually, no. You're right. We have to end this properly.
Here we go, here we go. Act 1. Slips a note in. They read the note. Yaki also reads the note. Because of course he did. She comes in, and then here's her coming, so she hides in the closet. There's Sakura in there. Then hits her with a bottle over the head. Obviously, she's pissed about that. Writes Toko's notebook, runs away. She watches it all go down. Sees gets out, sees the book, hides it. Then what? Oh yeah, hides it upside down like that. Then sees Sakura from behind. Gets terrified. Genocide Jack comes out, grabs the bottle. Oh no, that's the wrong bottle. Grabs the bottle and just boom, smashes her head as well. Cleans up the pieces and runs away. Sakura gets up from that. Obviously that hurt her so much. But she takes out the chemical C9 and ends her life because she felt like all her friends had left her. Damn. That hurts. Then they hide the chem. Oh wait, I used the wrong image over here. There we go. Hides the chem bottle, plants evidence.
Here's exactly what happened. This case began when Sakura asked a number of people to meet her in the rec room. Specifically, those people were Hiro, Toko, and Byakuya. But one of them headed out a bit earlier than the others, Toko. She got there one step ahead of everyone else and looked around for a good hiding spot.
Oh. That was a pretty good hiding spot. That's what she did. She found a good hiding spot. Or maybe it's supposed to be this one. This is her going into the locker. I thought it was her exiting the locker.
Here's exactly what happened. But one of them headed out a bit earlier than the others. She got there one step ahead of them.
There we go. I thought that was her coming out of it.
And she found it. She crawled into the locker to get out of sight. Then, from inside the locker, she saw Sakura enter the room. Next to arrive was Hiro. When he got there, he mistakenly thought Sakura was going to try to kill him, so he panicked. Without thinking, he grabbed a nearby Monokuma bottle and attacked Sakura with it. Thinking he'd killed her, he hastily began covering up his crime. He took a magazine from the table and forged a dying message from Sakura. To that end, he wrote down a name. Toko. By writing her name, he was hoping to pin the murder on her. But of course, Toko had witnessed the whole thing. So as soon as the coast was clear, she jumped out of the locker and hid the magazine on the shelf with all the others. But in her rush, she made one little mistake. She put the magazine back upside down. Soon after, she watched as Sakura slowly opened her eyes. She also saw the blood dripping off Sakura's head and fainted. This caused her personality to switch back over to Genocide Jack. When she woke back up, her second personality also saw the blood-soaked Sakura. And she freaked out. And just like Hiro, she grabbed another Monokuma bottle and attacked her. This explains why there were 2 wounds on Sakura's head. Assuming Sakura really was dead this time, she set about disposing of the evidence. She gathered up the broken Monokuma bottle shards and the queen chess piece. And that explains how Sakura was attacked twice with the same type of weapon. But even after those 2 blows, she was still alive. So then, what was Sakura's actual cause of death? It was the poison that Sakura herself got from the chem lab. She turned the rec room into a true locked room scenario, and then drank the deadly mixture. And there, she took her final breath. Later on, the rest of us discovered that her body was in there. We had to smash the door's window to get inside. But someone already knew what had happened. Knew that she had committed suicide. And that same someone quietly snatched the bottle of poison from off the ground. And while nobody was looking, replaced it with an empty protein can. They did all this specifically to place all the suspicion on themselves, in an attempt to guide the trial to a false conclusion. And the one who went to all that effort was you, Hina.
Damn.
That's the full truth of the case. Sakura took her own life, and
But
you
why?
claim to be the killer to hide that fact.
That's
Isn't
what I
that
still
right?
don't get. Okay.
That's what happened? But, Makoto, how did you manage to... How were you able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't discern?
Uh-oh.
Huh? Oh, well, I mean...
You still haven't realized? We don't all act according to calculations and cost-benefit diagrams. That's what makes us so complicated. That's what you don't understand. And that's why you couldn't solve this case. See? Didn't I tell you? When you dismiss other people's feelings, it'll always come back to bite you in the end.
Damn. Fucking broke him. I'm a little broken by that case. Just killed herself. Why? I need to know why. Why?
Okay. I think we can all agree you made your point. Did you guys forget already? You still haven't voted yet.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You seriously forgot?
No.
I can feel my energy draining out of me. Well, whatever. You don't really have a choice anyway. You just gotta do it. Maybe you don't want to, but please grab your lever and cast your vote. So, who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Can't really kill soccer, can you? kind of already dead.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
My entire existence!
Okay, we're done here.
What did you say?
So that's the whole truth, huh? I see. Trashes, hey, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Oh, no worries. You're at the tail end of the stream, but don't worry. The VODs are already up. I had to stop earlier because I had an exam to do that I totally forgot about. So it's split into 2 parts. So this is part 2 of the VOD. We just got let's see, where are we? Yeah, we just got past the trial. Sakura is the killer of herself, and I'm trying to figure out why. Why would she do that? This is where we're at now. Yeah, no worries. No, thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. And if you don't catch them on Twitch, you can always catch them on YouTube. I always upload them to YouTube, so you don't have to watch them immediately. Just at your leisure, if you want to watch them. Let's see.
Come on.
Why did you try to cover up what happened? If the truth hadn't come to light, you would have died along with the rest of us.
What are you thinking?
And yet you, why did you do that?
Don't be mean!
Yeah, we almost died there.
What is this?
Because exactly what I wanted. The reason Sakura died is because all of you pushed her into a corner. You all killed her. That's why.
You should have been the one to die.
I couldn't let her be the only one that died.
What?
You don't mean you're gonna take us all with you? We have to atone for our sins. Because everyone, even me, we all killed her. We all have to pay for our crimes.
What?
You're serious? That's...
What is
You
this?
still don't understand. Then let me explain. Do you realize just how much despair Sakura was carrying with her when she died? Look at this. He brutally has made me desperate. Oh, such brutality has made me desperate. Instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand. That's... Found it on the ground in front of the rec room. Sakura's suicide note. Suicide note? Thinking back, I should have seen it coming. It was right after Genocide Jack had attacked me. Sakura got mad and stormed out of the nurse's office. Ran out after her and... Sakura, calm down. You don't have to worry about me. I'm fine. I can't calm down. I don't care if I suffer for this. It's my fault after all. But now, you're suffering because of me.
No forgiveness!
You tried to protect me, but because of me.
I can't forgive this!
My closest friend got hurt. Sakura,
I...
because of me. My friends are all going to kill each other. It is all my responsibility. Sakura thought she was responsible. She thought everything was her fault. Which is why she wanted to find some way to get everyone to forgive her. So she asked to meet with them.
Huh?
You asked to meet with those 3? You can't. Don't you see how dangerous that is? Don't worry. I just want to talk to them.
But,
Talk about what? Listen, don't do it. If they all gang up on you at once, even you,
Hina.
please don't think of things like that. They're not my enemy.
They're friends.
That hurts. A knife. Sakura. She clearly believed. She completely believed in all of us. Just talk to her, you would have understand. A friend to all of us. And yet,
why?
and yet, you trampled all over her feelings, and then you did the unthinkable. No, that was just a misunderstanding.
What are you saying?
Don't stand there and call it a misunderstanding. She believed in you. You wouldn't even listen to what she had to say. Without asking a single question, you tried to kill her.
I won't forgive you.
You have any idea how desperate she was seeing you act like that? That's what her suicide note means. Well, instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand.
Why?
That's how far you'd pushed her.
Huh?
Sakura, what happened to you?
Hina.
You came. Wait right here, I'll help you out.
Hina.
Huh?
I'm so glad I got to meet you. What's wrong, Sakura? Why are you talking like that?
I have a favor to ask.
Huh?
A favor?
Some protein.
Could I ask you to... Yeah, you got it. Just hang on. I'll be right back. That was the last conversation I had with her. Went to get to the chem lab to get the protein she'd asked for. When I got there, I saw the powder. That's when I realized. I thought someone had taken something from the poisons shelf. Sakura. So I ran back to the rec room as fast as I could. But by the time I got there, already too late. Sakura!
Please!
Open the door.
Why? Why?
Why did she have to die? Had weakness just like any other person. If she got cut, she bled. If someone hurt her, she felt it. That's weakness. That's normal. Yet,
Why?
we all blamed her. I tried to protect her and I suffered for it. And that's just added to the weight she had to carry. And I didn't even realize it. You know, we killed her. All of us. We pushed her into the corner and we murdered her.
Why?
People like us shouldn't be allowed to live. And that's why you tried to lead us astray. You did your best to make us arrive at the wrong conclusion during the class trial. Sakura died hating all of us. I wanted to free her of her regrets. Even that got found out in the end. I wasn't able to do anything for her. I never face her after this.
Hey! Hey!
Oh my god. I'm sorry to interrupt right when you're about to deliver the final tearjerker, but...
Hey!
It's just taking so long. I'm about to fall asleep over here. I mean, do you really think you have any idea what Sakura was actually thinking when she died?
What is this?
What did you say? Everything you just said is nothing but your interpretation, right? Your own opinion on what her suicide note meant.
What are you saying?
Of course, I know what she was thinking. Because her and me...
In other words...
Well, what I'm really trying to say is...
Yes, indeed!
Don't you think the entire foundation is shaky? What if it was really like this?
What the heck?
What is that?
Of course!
Isn't it obvious?
Yep.
A suicide note. Sakura's suicide note. What? But Hina already...
Too bad!
Oh, I wrote that one. It was all me, baby.
It's true!
This is the one Sakura addressed to Hina and put it in her room.
Huh?
But then... You lied to me?
Unbelievable.
Oh, don't say lie. It makes it sound so dirty. I just thought I'd liven things up for a bit.
Well now.
I can't help it if you totally took my little scribbles at face value. I didn't even have Sakura's signature on it. You filthy little...
Damn it!
I'm not filthy. I didn't do anything.
Boom!
Did I falsify evidence? Did I affect the outcome of the class trial? The case played out between you and you alone. You were the ones jerking each other around.
Phew!
Heck, even if the will had factored in, it still would have been between you guys.
Shing!
So, what's the problem? This is all part of the production process, okay? And scene, cut.
And?
So, then what did she write in her real suicide note?
What are you gonna do?
I'm glad you asked. For your benefit, I shall read it using my melodic, angelic, harmonic narrator voice.
Hey!
But you know, haven't you ever been curious about the whole suicide note thing? Who came up with the idea of leaving a note when you kill yourself in the first place?
But hold on!
And isn't it just so unfortunate? Killing yourself is just so final, you know? You can never hear the rest of their story. The truth is lost in darkness. Gives me the willies.
Enough already.
Could you get on with it, please?
Yes, indeed.
Okay, jeez. Talk about a buzzkill. Alright, here we go. My good friend Hina, there's something I have to tell you. I hate to do it like this, but you need to know. This is my final wish.
As you know, I've been giving information to the one who's imprisoned you here.
It was our first night in the strange school that the mastermind came to see me.
You see, the mastermind took control of my family's dojo and demanded I become their tool.
You might not see the importance of a dojo, but my family has watched over it for 300 years.
I couldn't let it be destroyed under my watch, so even if it meant my own life, I had to protect it. That's how I saw things.
However, that was my greatest weakness. And because of that, I made the mistake of giving in to the mastermind.
And what the mastermind wanted from me was nothing less than murder.
They were probably worried that until the first murder had happened, nothing would move forward. But what neither the mastermind nor I expected was the incident involving Sayaka. At that point, the plan changed. The mastermind told me to hold off, to wait until we reached another stalemate.
However, as I lived here with all of you, as I lived here with Hina, my resolve began to weaken.
Watching everyone fight with such despair, trying desperately to stay alive, I saw the weakness in my own heart, the mistakes of succumbing to the mastermind. And more than anything,
I cannot betray those who would call me their friend.
that's how I came to feel. That's why Sakura.
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Of course, because of that, I decided to reveal her secret, which made everyone else hate her. Her decision to stay true to all of you led directly to all of you hating her for it. Ironic, isn't it? Or maybe moronic, or just moronic.
Of course, I understand if you all hate me. All of this is because of my own weakness.
I'm perfectly willing to accept whatever attack you may want to make on me.
So this is my atonement for betraying you. That's what I had in mind.
But unfortunately, that's not enough. This won't end with just me accepting your hatred.
My own situation has started having an effect on more people than just me. Which is exactly what the Mastermind wanted when they revealed my betrayal.
My betrayal brought suspicion, disharmony. The Mastermind knew that eventually it would escalate into someone murdering someone else.
Of course, I'm still responsible for that as well.
I have an obligation to get this situation under control. And to fulfill that obligation, I've decided to do as the Mastermind has commanded. I will do as I was told and commit murder.
But I've decided the one I'm going to kill is myself.
If the Mastermind demands that I kill someone, then that someone will be me. Then my dojo will be safe, and above all else, none of you will have to kill anyone. When I die, the source of conflict among you all dies with me. For that, I am willing to give up my life. You're a real one, Sakura. I always knew you were a real one. From day one, I knew you was the realest in the room. You're a real one.
If it can save you, then sacrificing my own life could have no greater meaning. Whatever you think of me, please know that you are all my most treasured friends.
My friend too. I've never had people like you in my life. May she forever rest in peace, yeah. Fly high, Sakura. in that dojo in the sky.
Huh?
Then Sakura didn't feel cornered. She didn't die hating us.
No way!
She wanted to stop us from fighting to protect us.
Correct.
She didn't end her own life because she was weak. Quite the opposite, in fact. She was strong, too strong. That's why she killed herself. She chose death for herself, in order to protect the rest of us. To sacrifice so much, no normal person could do that.
However,
It was only her limitless strength that made it possible.
Finally, Hina, I want to apologize to you especially.
The reason I didn't tell you any of this is because I knew you would try to stop me. I'm really truly sorry, but please don't be sad. If I can thwart the Mastermind's plan, if I can keep you from killing each other, that's enough for me. This is the path that I've chosen. This is the only way I have left to distinguish myself. And you can use this note to bring the class trial to a quick end. I'm sorry to ask you to do something so unpleasant, but I have to leave the rest to you. Please talk to Byakuya, Toko, and Hiro on my behalf. I can't tell anyone about my plans while I'm alive, but I wanted you to understand why I'm doing this. In the end, though, I hope to show myself through actions and not words. Hopefully then they'll see.
I never saw you as my enemy. You were only ever my friend, who I wanted to help as much as possible. Hina, whatever it takes, survive. Survive along with everyone else.
We will.
No matter what, just survive.
We will.
But...
This is... I didn't understand how she felt. Not at all. I thought we were close and still...
What are you gonna do?
But in the end, all her meddling was like totally pointless.
Uh-oh.
She died so you guys wouldn't try to kill each other, but you almost ended up doing it anyway. Thanks to you, her death had no purpose at all. In fact, it was because of her stupid meddling that the rest of you nearly bit the big one.
Too bad.
She deserves all the blame. Everyone blame her. Go ahead, she deserves it. Now then, the next victim has been decided. What do you mean, next victim? Nobody here blames anyone.
Huh?
First of all, you're in the wrong for tricking Hina with that fake suicide note. And plus, Sakura's death wasn't a waste.
Say what?
Because she made us remember, we're not enemies that hate each other. We're friends who need to work together.
You know?
Damn straight. It's all because of our misplaced hatred.
Well?
I don't blame her, I can't blame her, and nobody can blame Hina either.
Ooh.
Whether or not there was a spy never really mattered, because the one we need to destroy is you, nobody else.
What? What do you want?
That's not how this is supposed to go.
Strange.
But anyway, are you sure about that? This killing game is a competition between all of you, remember?
Hey!
Your enemy is each other. He's absolutely right about that.
Phew.
Ah, lovely Byakuya, you understand, don't you? This is a life or death elimination match. The only way to survive is to win. There can be no doubt that those are the rules of the game. Which is why I am bowing out of the game.
Huh?
Naturally.
Sakura and Hina were both willing to sacrifice their own lives to deny the reality of the game. Thanks to them, it would appear the others have cast aside their fear for this game.
Don't make me repeat myself.
There's no point in participating in a game which has lost that sense of excitement. Which is why I will no longer be participating in it. That's right, Byakuya. That's right. For once you do something right. Good for you. Good for you. Doing something right. I never thought I would say Byakuya and doing something right in the same sentence, but here we are.
What?
What's going on here? Now I have only one thing to look forward to.
It's all clear.
And that is to heap the harshest, I don't know why I said harsh sheet, heap the harshest possible punishment onto the one who thinks they can control me. Byakuya, does this mean... Don't misunderstand. I haven't been moved by some thoughtless sentimentalism, if that's what you're thinking. Wherever Master goes, I go. And if the mastermind turns out to be a guy, maybe I can catch on fire. Everyone.
Hey,
Well, now you can say that Sakura's death had no... Now you can say that Sakura's death had no meaning. How boring. But nothing good can come of this. I'm still gonna be the one having the fun time.
What the heck?
The fun time. Anyway, let's forget about that good-for-nothing backstabber and get back on track.
You want me to punish you guys?
The moment you've all been waiting for! Punishment time!
What?
But Sakura was technically the killer, and she's dead. You're not gonna...
But...
Is it me?
Wrong.
Oh heavens no, just because the blackened is dead doesn't mean I can't just sub in whatever old student I want. I tell you, I'm very particular about the bear times 1 rule.
Listen up!
I spent so much time prepping my special punishment, it'd be a shame to let it go to waste.
Yoo-hoo!
So for my special punishment, I prepared a special guest. A special guest?
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
Special guest? Oh no! How did he get access to... What the fuck just happened? He did it. He killed Chihiro 2.0. What? When did he? Well, I mean, we were being... What? Well, maybe Sakura told him about it. Fuck, what's going on?
Oh no!
You suck, man. You turned him into a mangled hunk of junk. Phew. That really took it out of me. Maybe I'll go grill up a plate of chicken. After all, they say for post-work grub, chicken's where it's at, and I'm all about that grilled goodness. Fried, boiled, give me a break. The color, the smell, the succulent. Grilled is where it's at. I realize how dangerous it could be. But still, I have to do this. I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but still. When I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true. So it's okay. For the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid. Alter Ego's words raced through my heart and soul. My disbelief gave way to raw anger. The anger turned to fury, black and muddy and boiling over. Bubbled up through my body, quickly overflowing and shooting out of my mouth. How dare you! That was my friend! How dare you kill him!
What's the matter?
You were friends with a laptop? That's pretty pathetic. What's next? Friends with a basketball? Shut the hell up. He wasn't just a laptop. He was my friend. And you killed him. Is this what you call animism? Where a soul dwells within all things? Even like laptops? Well, you can call it whatever you want. Bottom line is, it got in my way. I was trying to find things out all sneaky.
just as I thought.
So you finally noticed him.
Actually...
Finally? No. I knew about it from the very beginning. I knew Chihiro was doing something with the laptop, and I knew you were using it to analyze data. I knew exactly how it was all gonna play out from the start. But
What are you
you
thinking?
knew? And you were still cocky enough to let us take the plunge?
Yep.
Well, I mean, the data and the laptop, it was... I guess you could call it a gift from me to you.
Phew.
Maybe like a reward in honor of you being able to unlock something so difficult.
Hey,
Of course, I didn't care if you got access to that. But sneaking into the network was just too personal, so I had to do a little, you know, reformatting.
I want to be able to help.
I want to work as hard as everyone else, so that we can all get out of here. Rico wanted to fight for us. He wanted to help at the risk of his own life. And for that, he was killed. Yeah, the punishment time has made me feel a billion times better.
very nice.
Experiencing meaningless death is so soothing. It makes me remember that every low can get even lower. No, his death wasn't meaningless either. Everybody who's died so far, the deaths of each and every one of our friends, they all make us stronger. I swear to God, someday you will pay for this.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Holy moly, you're super mad, like just unreasonably upset.
Well?
Okay, time to bring things to a close. Oh, but before that,
Uh-huh.
I need to read the postscript.
What?
Postscript?
Yep.
There's still a bit more left of Soccer's note.
Huh?
Do I have your attention? Okay then, here we go.
Hello.
Prepare your ears for the dulcet tones of yours truly. One other thing, Hina. There's something I'd like to tell you. I'd like you to tell the others. Hopefully it will act as a clue to help you unravel the mystery of this school. A clue?
Hina.
I've spoken with the mastermind off and on the whole time I've been here. And so I've learned one thing, which is the mastermind has done something to us. I think what they've done is... Oopsie daisy, that was a close one. Another word and we would have been hip deep in spoiler territory.
Too bad.
Okay, I don't want to ruin the surprise, so book club is dismissed for today. What? You can't just stop at the most important bit. It makes your brain rumble and tumble, huh? It makes you so mad you don't even friggin' know, huh?
You guys?
That's the whole point, stupid. It's to get back at all of you for hardening your resolve. Fine, but at least Soccer's note. Like I didn't ever let any of you greaseballs have it. But
Too bad.
sucks for you losers. Wait, what's this?
What?
What is it note?
What?
There's one last line in the note. And let me just say this to the mastermind. I'm not going to lay down and die. I will fight you, you bastard. No matter what. And that's seriously it. Wow, what a stubborn loser, huh? Won't lay down and die. She'll fight you. Well, whatever. Who cares what some dead musclehead has to say?
Well?
Okay, I'm out of here. Maybe I should try to get some rest, you know. And maybe take some time to reconsider how you approach the school life of yours. Are you sure you don't want to graduate? Can you really cut free from the regrets of the outside world? Think about that, think long, think hard. Where's parting words to us before disappearing? What was that all about? Soccer's final message. Her last clue to help us solve the mystery. Mastermind did something to her? Yoko said something like that before, didn't she? It was after Celeste's trial was over.
You...
What did you do? What did you do to my body?
Who?
Hey,
Answer me. What did you do to my body? Mastermind did something to our bodies. What are they saying the mastermind did? What did the mastermind do to us? I mean, did the mastermind plant a bomb in us or something? When we try to leave the school, a sensor goes off and the bomb explodes? I've seen stuff like that in movies and comics and stuff, so it's not totally unheard of. No, I feel awful just thinking about it. I can't afford to acknowledge thoughts like that.
Yo,
So the class trial's over and Monokuma's gone.
but
Now what do we do?
yes.
What else is there other than to head back up? Oh, yeah. Okay, let's get out of here. But you must still feel responsible. Dial back that ego a bit, girl. That kind of mystery someone like you could pose is absolutely no threat.
Not possible.
I would never have lost to that kind of challenge. You're talking about Kyoko and Makoto are the ones that figured everything out.
Stop talking.
Shut up. Seriously, I'm sorry. How many times do you plan to apologize? How about you make that the last one? I haven't reached the point where I need someone apologizing to me more than once.
Sorry.
Okay, I see what you mean. Then I'll try. That totally wasn't normal, right? Did you just capture his flag?
No, 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 no!
Uh-oh. I cannot suffer the existence of someone who would disturb the romance between me and Master.
Huh?
What are you talking about? That's absolutely not what's happening here. Why would I ever go for a sleazeball like him?
What did you say?
Sleazeball?
What the heck?
That's right, I called you sleazeball because you are a sleazeball.
I see.
Apparently, you still have a death wish. More biting sarcasm. No wonder you don't have my—
No, 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 no!
Hey, stop fighting with Master. You're making me jealous. I want the abuse. Give and take. Me! I guess it's not so easy for everyone to act like friends. Well, that's just how it is for now. So, Sakura's last trial came to an end. We returned to the World of Hope's Peak Academy. The story wasn't even close to over. Time kept marching. We went back to our rooms. Before long, night snuck up on us.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed
We've
bug
completed
bite.
2 out of 4 assessments. Let's go! Let's go! You just got 2 more to go. Let's go. You got this. Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving. Complete them. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I believe in you, Trash Desk. You got this. You're gonna get like an A++. That's just how it's gonna go. A voice. Hear a voice. What? You're welcome. You're welcome. Wake up. Wake up. Huh? The voice dragged me from my deep slumber into hazy half-consciousness. My eyelids were like lead.
Kyoko?
Yes, it's me.
Best girl.
Huh? Kyoko?
I said yes.
So Kyoko's here.
Wait, what?
In a flash, I was wide awake. Time unknown. What are you doing here?
It's true.
I'm here to wake you up. Oh. See. Wait, but my door.
Whew.
It was unlocked. You're unbelievably careless. It was unlocked? Are you serious?
Hey,
Always. You don't have to overreact like that every time you're surprised. What time is it?
correct.
3 o'clock in the morning, of course. At 3 a.m.? Why was Kyoko waking me up at this hour? Indeed, why? It's so late. What happened? Kyoko!
Makoto.
I have a favor I need to ask. What's your favor?
So,
Remember what Sakura said at the end of her note. I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you. I wanted to find out what she meant by that. But how do you plan to do that? Then Kyoko put her lips next to my ear and whispered. The data center on the 4th floor.
goodbye.
I'll meet you there. Without another word, she was gone. What the? The words reverberated through my half-dazed head. The data center. But I thought it was locked. I made my way into the after-hours school and headed for the data center on the 4th floor. Eventually, I wound up at the data center. When I arrived, Kyoko's not here. That's weird. She said she'd meet me. Maybe inside on it? My hand to the door, and with a certain amount of force, it didn't open. I tried again, but it must be locked. What was it Kyoko said? The data center on the 4th floor.
What's this?
Oh ho! What are you doing up, mister?
Damn it!
Breaking into a locked room is incredibly prohibited, don't you know? Oh, well, You're trying to tell me you didn't actually bust in yet, right? But
Hey!
I can see that you don't. Don't waste my time telling me crap I can see for myself.
Unbelievable.
You look like you might break in any second, so I just thought I'd give you a friendly reminder. Or are you gonna try and tell me you were sleepwalking or something? No, nothing like that. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, for crying out loud. Even I get tired, you know? Stop being weird and go back to bed. What's wrong now?
Just a second.
Why are you out making a racket? Kyoko. Now you too? Oh.
You guys?
Whatever, the two of you, just get back to bed. I'm positively exhausted from the class trial.
It's true.
Sure, you got it. Come on, Makoto. Let's head back. What?
Hey,
Didn't you hear me? We're leaving. No idea what's going on anymore.
shall we go?
Don't worry about it. Let's just go. Okay. Yeah, go on. Get out of here. Shoo, shoo! We left and went back to our room. And then,
Goodbye.
goodbye. Hold on. Listen, what was all that about just now? You woke me up and made me go to the data center. It just so happened to be locked. And then she shows up late, and we leave without checking a single thing? What was the point of all that?
Whew.
Don't worry about it. I figured that would be the end of our conversation, just like always, but
Goodbye.
then good night. Sure. Then that was over. As I turned to leave,
Mukuro Ikusaba.
what? Yoko was right next to me once again, whispering into my ear.
Mukuro Ikusaba. The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Whoa! What lore was just dropped right now? Holy crap! 7? What? Alter lump?
Mukuro Ikusaba. Mukuro Ikusaba. The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Yoko told me to watch out for Mukuro Ikusaba. You're gonna see that scene on a repeat a lot. Oh, really? That's funny. I don't mind though. I don't mind. That was 3 days before the next incident. That's kind of funny. 3 days before we would be faced with another murder. What? What? Another one? I'm so done with murder. Stop. Stop, please. Huh? Wait, what? Who's this? A 100-mile dash, pain of a junk food junkie. I like that name. In the meantime, the day after Sakura's class trial, that morning in the dining hall. So, let's begin the usual post-trial investigation. Huh? Hey, you didn't make small talk or anything. We never just get straight to the point like that. If you want to keep up with me, you must refrain from small, pointless talk. Please, how high is that horse of yours?
Well?
He acts like that to hide his own insecurities. That's what I like to think anyway. Regardless, if you want to defeat the mastermind, you need to follow my lead. They creep around the school like a mouse, but the mastermind's pride is as bolted as a cow's udder.
In the
Bloated.
name of my family.
And no matter what it takes, I will rid this world of them.
Huh?
Hey Toko, you've been pretty quiet. Man, you're so boring now. You just sit there like a mushroom. I'm gonna start calling you Miss Mushroom.
What's your deal?
She didn't snap back at you. Her talking makes things difficult. So I told her not to open her mouth without permission.
Huh?
What? But if she can't open her mouth, she can't eat or drink water. I don't care.
How about that?
And you're okay with that, Toko? Obviously. Jeez, how low is that rock you're hiding under? I believe this is the small talk Byakuya warned us against.
Come on.
And yet I let myself get involved. But it is now finished. I will never allow you to drag me down to your level again.
Let's go.
We're going to begin our search. Stop running your mouths and start moving your legs. Pressured by an obviously irritated Byakuya, we all started our exploration. Alright, so we're gonna explore the school and then we will have to call it a night. I want to explore the school because I'm very interested in what has opened up. Oh, hold on, wait. There was that gate back there. I want to check if that one's opened yet. Not yet. Okay. Alright, the 5th floor is open. Let's go to the 5th floor. So here I am, on the 5th floor of Hope's Peak Academy. The 5th floor has opened up to us, and it's totally different from all the floors we've seen up until now. For some reason, it feels unpleasant. If you ask me, this looks like it's the last floor, right? Right? What does the map say? What does the map say? Yeah, it is the last floor. But that doesn't mean the killing's gonna end, is it? God damn it. Alright, 5A. Nighttime secrets. No more. Oh. I see. A violin. I see. Many apologies. I didn't mean to walk in on you doing your thing. I apologize. Catch me if you can. Wait up, I'm gonna punish you. It's like it's some fetish of his. What's up, Toko? Does she want to talk to me about something? Toko, what's wrong? You trying to say something? I think she almost just a little more and I think she's almost just a little more and I might get it. I'm sorry, but I have no idea what it is you're trying to tell me. She just let her shoulders drop. She looks so sad. I guess she gave up. Oh, that's me. It says Makoto. Haha, that's me. What she's trying to tell me. Go this way first. What is this? If it's a mission room, then okay, I'll wait. Is that where I'm outside? No, that's down the hall. These are the classrooms. Okay, important room. Okay, so they do not matter where I go. They're all important. What's up? This floor feels different compared to all the others. Not sure what it is. Is there some reason for that? I hope it's not anything too creepy. What's in here? Oh, what the hell is this? The grotesque horror of the room struck me hard and fast. What I saw was bad enough, but what I smelled, it was sour, pungent, impossibly rank.
I see.
Smells awful. Ugh. Voice crack. Smells awful, doesn't it? It must be at least vaguely familiar to you after all. You've been around your fair share of corpses. Are you saying? It's the smell of death, their flesh and fat and blood. There was no surprise in his voice, no shock. But he was right. I had experienced the smell more than once before. It was the smell of death and despair. The smell here is strong, condensed. It's the smell of a battlefield. Monokuma must have.
Hey!
What? My
come
fault
on
again?
now.
Stop trying to blame everything on me. If you hadn't done what you did, this never would have happened.
Unbelievable.
No. It's quite the opposite. The opposite?
Now then.
Yep. Let me give you an itty bitty squeegee little hint. As far as this room goes, I don't know a thing. I just left it exactly how I found it. But
Yes, indeed.
how's that for a hint? Better than those stupid hints you get from NPCs in those mean old RPGs.
Uh-oh.
But it's pretty scary, huh? Blood all over the walls and junk. Of course, even in the outside world, people die bloody, gruesome deaths every day.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
That's not really a big deal. Just keep your chin up and keep on living, soldier. What's he talking about? He just left it the way he found it. What's the meaning of all this? What is the meaning of all this? There are white chalks outlines drawn all over the floor. How many bodies were there? This kind of thing on a detective show and stuff like that. You always see it at the scene of a murder. I wish I could say I don't believe it. Blood. Wait. Why is this blood actually colored like blood and not pink? That's a weird detail. There's blood all over this place. I want to shut my eyes forever against such a ghastly sight. It appears all the bloodstains are dry. And their color has changed as well. I think it's safe to assume these stains are considerably old. Ah! This is all really blood? Of course. I wouldn't find it interesting otherwise. And it is interesting, I assure you. What on earth happened in this classroom? Seems like he's enjoying himself. No way I can keep up with someone like that. What on earth did happen here? Eye for an eye. What does that mean? Byakuya, about what Monokuma just told us. It's like I'm not even here. He must be lost in thought. Is he really thinking that hard? Or is he just flat out ignoring me? There's blood prints on the wall, there's stacked blood. There was a fight here, that was for sure. Something happened. Holy shit. What happened? I'm getting more questions than answers the further up I go. Oh, it's locked. We came all this way just to be denied here. Sign in the hall says biolab. A biolab that we're forbidden from seeing into. Kinda sounds something out of an old cheesy horror movie. Raw. Why does it say raw? Check out the dojo. That looks pretty cool. I don't know how they're doing that effect. Suit of armor is on display. It's extremely Japanese. Yep. A bunch of wooden lockers in here. Wooden lockers and keys remind me of super old public bathrooms. It's a straw post used for sword practice. Did they use it for training here too? Interesting. And target range. Target seems pretty far away. Gotta say, pretty proud of my eyesight. Be for like a bow. Gotta say, pretty proud of my eyesight. Alright, Kyoko. What Kyoko told me yesterday. What the heck did it mean?
Yukiro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Kyoko. I'm not going to say anything. I can't say anything. Kyoko narrowed her eyes. Her gaze darted up to the surveillance camera.
Hey.
You understand why, right? He was trying to tell me that whatever it was important. The mastermind couldn't find out. But how did Kyoko get her hands on information that could be that important?
So then...
We're finished here. Made it very clear that our conversation had come to an end. And just like usual, I didn't understand anything any better than before. Oh, have I not? Oh, the soccer trees. Even though this room is totally enclosed, there's a cherry tree planted here, and it's in full bloom.
Hey,
Quite elegant. This is what you consider elegant?
indeed.
I lived overseas for a long time, so this kind of Japanese-style scenery is refreshing. But considering our situation, isn't it kind of out of place? I see light. I like light. Oh, what? You must be livid about how great this place is, isn't it? Surveillance camera. What's that? Some kind of control panel set near the wall. Does it control the air conditioning or something? Ah, it's for the sprinklers! Sprinklers? Yeah, it controls the sprinklers in the garden. Sprinklers are set to go off every morning at 7:30. Don't you dare change it without permission. Of course, the setting panel is locked, so you couldn't change it if you wanted to. So that means the sprinklers go off at 7:30 a.m. every morning. Yep. You got it. It's super user-friendly, which sucks. So if you get here too early, you'll get drenched. So watch yourself. But you're not a little kid, right? You're too old to go running through sprinklers anyway.
Yes.
Or do you have some kind of water fetish? I'm gonna tell everyone. I tried to do a laugh because this a chicken coop? What's a chicken coop doing here? There's chickens in there. Regular chickens, right? Like, they don't eat people or lay bombs instead of eggs or something crazy like that. Seems safe. It's a chicken. That was funny. Wait. I can click on all of them. Okay, I probably should. Maybe I'll get like a Monokuma coin or something. It's not expecting me to feel like humans, is it? Alright, that's all. Well, never mind. That's funny though. Oh, you like chickens too, Makoto? Yeah, I love these little guys. They're seriously cute, right? And there's exactly 5 of them here. Exactly? 5, you know? The number that comes after 4 and before 6, at least in terms of natural numbers. Anyway, whenever the number 5 pops up, that's a good omen. It contains the mysteries of the cosmos.
I'm at least 30% right.
The number of power, a refreshing number on par with hand-squeezed all-natural lemonade. He never lets me get in a word in edgewise. Let's check this place out. Just to be sure, I should take a look at that tool shed. This place seems totally disorganized. From a lawnmower to fertilizer, flower pots to farm tools. I'm leaning against the back wall. Is that a pickaxe? It is a pickaxe. Huh, there's something carved into the handle of this pickaxe. Crazy diamond! That's JoJo's. I feel like I remember seeing that somewhere. A lawnmower. There's a lawnmower here. Even with this here, who's actually going to take care of the lawn? A fair assessment. Pots. How many flower pots? Big ones, little ones, any size you might need. I'll grow some flowers to put in my room. I would have done that. There are different kinds of gardening tools here. Are they trying to get us to become self-sufficient? Bag of fertilizers are piled up. There's so many different kinds to choose from. I believe that's everything. I believe I've also looked at everything. Except for this biolab that I can't enter. But other than that, I've looked at every classroom and such. Oh, I haven't seen everything? I'm missing something. Oh, I haven't talked to you, like, directly.
Yo,
At first I thought I saw blue skies, but turns out they just paint the walls and the ceilings.
you know?
Oh, but the plants are all real. It's been a while since I've smelled vegetation. It helps me relax.
What the heck?
Not what you're thinking, is it? What? Why is that bad? Don't you get it? Don't you realize the true horror of plant life? It's there, just beneath the surface, beneath their calm exterior. They're always watching and waiting. And when they decide they can't leave us in charge of Earth anymore,
The end is nigh!
they'll put their plan for global human extinction into action.
Well,
Serious. Hey, serious. Alright. Now we can leave. No. There's a TV. Oh, well, yeah, there's a giant flower. What is this? Thing's super weird, super creepy. Flowers aren't supposed to get this big. Is this thing real?
Watch out!
What? That's a Monokuma flower. I came up with the name myself. Try and touch it and you're in for some real excitement. Your heart's all like, whoa, and the plant's all like, snap, and your flesh is like, bleh, I'm dead. In other words, it's a monstrosity. It's pretty friggin' amazing if I do say so myself. As soon as Hope's Peak added improvement after improvement and created this miracle creature. The ultimate botanist. Although they don't go here anymore. They died during the tragedy.
Actually,
By the way, despite how it looks, that flower is super practical. It can eat paper, plastic, even people. So it's totally good for the environment.
well,
Such an
fine.
eco-friendly creation is vital for the future growth of healthy society. Not that I know anything about that myself. Spouting more and more nonsense, Monokuma eventually disappeared. Whatever it is, I'd better keep my distance. Now I've seen everything. Okay. Guess I've seen what there is to see up here for now. Once again, nothing I found seems to make real sense. I need to head back to the dining hall and find out what the others turned up. One after another, everyone made their way to the dining hall. And before too long, it would appear everyone has returned. But still, it's just the 6 of us. That's barely enough for a decent volleyball team.
Just a second.
Hey, don't be a sourpuss. We gotta think positive. Besides, even if one more person dies, we can still field a basketball team.
hey.
It's like reverse positive thinking. Anyway, there's no time to be depressed. For the sake of everyone we've lost, we have to do our best. When we stop all this group hug nonsense, we need to find out what everyone discovered. Alright. Let's start from left to right. I checked all the windows on the 5th floor, front to back. That used to kind of be Soccer's job, but anyway, no dice. There were metal plates on all the windows, just like everywhere else. That's respectable, taking up Soccer's job. I like that. That's good. I appreciate that, Aoi.
Correct.
Which means no chance of escape on the 5th floor either.
So,
When I was looking around, I realized something about the layout of the school. What exactly did you notice about the layout of the school?
Just a second.
You took a good look around the 5th floor yourself, didn't you, Makoto? Huh? Why do you ask?
So then,
Because if you did, you must have noticed the 5th floor is lacking something every other floor has. A bathroom. Stairs. There aren't any stairs leading up from the 5th floor. That's what you're talking about, right? That means the 5th floor is the end?
correct.
We're finally starting to get a clear picture of this school. All that's left now is to solve the underlying mystery.
But
That's the hardest part.
okay.
Even if it's hard, we still gotta do it. Yeah, Hina's right. Everything will be okay as long as we work together. I'm sure we'll make it out of this. No, not I'm sure. We absolutely will make it out, no matter what it takes. Yoko,
Hey,
my concern is with the biolab. That was the only place on the 5th floor that we couldn't access. The biolab, huh? I wonder what's in there.
could it be?
If this were like a cliche horror game, it'd be some kind of creature, the final boss or tyrant, or...
But
We're not in a horror game, though. Either way, we don't need to worry about it at the moment. Don't bother thinking about something that can't be understood, no matter how much you think about it.
Naturally.
Your tiny brain can only do so much, so focus on utilizing them effectively.
Well,
I don't really like how you said it, but what you said is probably right.
What?
No, how I said it is right too. By the way, did any of you find it? The other strange room on the 5th floor? Well, no. Strange is a massive understatement. The smell of flesh and fat and blood. The white outlines of countless corpses. It was more dreadful than anything I've encountered here so far.
What?
The hell are you talking about? The smell itself was horrific, far beyond any normal murder scene. Every body's smell concentrated.
huh?
I'm glad I didn't see it. I feel like I'm gonna barf just hearing you describe it.
But...
I mean, what the hell happened in that room?
So in other words...
I can only think of one thing. A large group of people died right there in that room. A bunch of people were killed in there. Stop, seriously, I'm gonna throw up.
It can't be.
Perhaps that's what was meant by the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Huh? You're thinking the same thing. Then, my theory is, the massive murder that took place in that room is the incident said to have happened 1 year ago. The awful scene in that room, that was a tragedy that happened a year ago.
In other words...
Precisely. The tragedy... Ah, I skipped that by accident. If that's true,
It's all clear now.
that would explain why Hope's Peak... Wait, actually, I forgot I can do this. There it is. Okay. Precise. F2. Oh, it's F2? Okay. Now I know for faster access. Thank you. Precisely. The tragedy is another name for the genocide of the student body of Hope's Peak Academy. If that's true, that would explain why Hope's Peak was forced to close its doors. Okay.
Hey.
I mean, I guess that all that makes sense, but it's all just so awful. Not just awful. Super awfully awful. You're right, it's beyond awful. It's terrible, tragic, hopeless, but still. How is it none of us ever heard about something like that? I mean, they really did cover it up? I have, I know.
You know?
There's a big garden on the 5th floor, and I found more than one thing to be worried about. A stupidly large plant, a chicken coop, and I know what you're gonna say, but a tool shed. Monokuma said that was called a Monokuma flower. Even touching it seems dangerous, so we have to be careful.
You're serious?
Totally man-eating plant. I'm pretty sure it's different from the other ones that live in the pipe, though. Anyway, that thing must benefit from the sprinkler system as much as anything else in there. Oh yeah, apparently the sprinklers come on every morning at 7:30 on the dot. Yeah, remember that. You don't want to get drenched and catch cold.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to worry. They say idiots never catch colds, you know. Of course not, because idiots never get wet. I think you're thinking of ducks. I'm starting to worry about you, hero. Can you tell me what 10 plus 10 is?
What the heck?
Hey, come on, you don't always have to call me Tom. I may have been held back 3 times, but that doesn't make me stupid. But if it'll make you happy, I'll answer your dumb question.
Huh?
So, what was the question again? Don't worry, you just answered it. Got him. Hey, Byakuya, it seems like Toko wants to say something.
What?
So, why are you telling me?
Hey.
Well, because you told her to zip it or whatever. Ah, I'd forgotten about that. Jesus, man, I know you like torturing her, but come on. Well, Toko, if you want to envelop us all in your putrid breath, I won't stop you. You honor me, master. And don't worry, I took care of the odor problem. Seriously, you're just gonna take it?
What the heck?
Shut up and don't interrupt me when Master and me are talking. Okay, so what did you want to tell us? Well, I was in the classroom on the 5th floor and something caught my attention. It was this. A knife? Thing is huge, it's like Rambo size.
What?
It's a survival knife of some type. But what was it doing in a classroom?
Well,
How would I know?
Very suspicious.
What do you use that knife for? What are you planning to do to us? I'm not gonna do anything. I just picked it up. I didn't want to leave a knife just laying around.
How about that?
I'd rather have it laying around than in the hands of a serial killer. Don't compare me to her. I'm nothing like her. Listen, more important. Now that we have a knife, what are we gonna do with it?
You know?
We can't let Toko keep it, that's for sure. We don't know what she might do.
What's your problem?
I don't want it anyway. It's too dangerous. So what to do?
So then,
Why don't you hang on to it, Makoto? Me? Oh yeah, I totally trust Makoto to take care of it.
Okay.
Then that's that. Hold on. Don't I get a say?
It's all clear
It
now.
just shows how much they trust you. You should do as they ask. You sure it's trust? I feel like they're just using me. Oh, okay, so here you go, Makoto. Acting like I already said yes. Fine. I guess there's nothing I can do. I'll just keep it in my desk drawer for now. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Hey, Toko. Do I still have bad breath? Sorry, I'm sorry it stinks. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
You made a valuable discovery. Good job. Huh? Did Master just praise me? Hey, good for you. I'm dreaming. I must be dreaming. That I would ever experience such a dream. Feels strange. Really strange. Oh no. Whenever I look at Toko these days, it makes me feel sad. Yeah. Is that everything? Pretty sure that was everything.
hey,
The bio room was the only one. There's no need to think about it too much at the moment. Yeah, we already talked about this. Talk to Toko, talk to Yashiro. Is that not everything? Strange room on the 5th floor.
In other words, naturally.
Oh, I know what it is. Oh shit, I know what it is.
You know?
I forgot about this part. A bunch of chickens in the chicken coop, right? That's right, 5 chickens. I love chickens. Let's raise them up big and fat, then we can make fried chicken. Oh, or barbecue. Decision. Oh, or how about raw? Because there's nothing fresher than raw, right? Bro, you're gonna get salmonella. Pretty sure that'd kill you.
You know? You know?
You noticed it too, huh? That pickaxe?
What?
Huh? What about the pickaxe? Well, there was a pickaxe in the tool shed, and the word Crazy Diamond had been carved into the handle. Haven't we seen that phrase somewhere before? Crazy Diamond, Yeah, that does sound kind of familiar, I think.
it's true.
Mondo! It's Mondo! I don't just think I know. We've definitely seen that phrase somewhere. Where? That's it, I remember. Yeah, I knew it! It was on Mondo's uniform on the back of his jacket. His jacket said the same thing, right? Crazy Diamond?
I see.
You're absolutely right. But why would that be on a pickaxe in the garden?
Could it be?
Mondo must have snuck in there and done it, right?
Not possible.
But we didn't have access to the garden until today.
That's right.
Maybe Mondo brought it with him when he first came here and Monokuma confiscated it? Whatever the reason, that's what stuck out to me in the tool shed. The pickaxe connected to Mondo. Well, what stuck out to me wasn't the pickaxe at all. Huh? And what did?
Yo!
What I noticed was a lawnmower. I'm thinking maybe we can use it to call for help.
Huh?
How are you gonna call for help with a lawnmower?
What the heck?
I don't know, maybe I can use it to make crop circles or something? Oh, brother! Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna make crop circles.
Well?
I can use those to call for help. What the heck's happened to you? You weren't like this in the beginning, you know.
You know?
Well, back then my personality hadn't quite solidified yet.
Ah,
I didn't think it was possible, but I'm more disappointed in you now than I've ever been. Well, I think that's all the new information we have for now.
Yo!
So now what do we do? Well, Starting today, you're all under my command, but before we proceed, I need to figure something out.
No way.
Use how cocky can you be? You're gonna bust through the ceiling if your head gets any bigger. So, what is it you want to figure out? Kyoko's identity. Huh?
Well...
Kyoko's identity, but Kyoko's Kyoko, right? Yes, but who is she? The rest of us have a clear, definable reason for having been selected to attend Hope's Peak Academy. Hina's the ultimate swimming pro. Hiro's the ultimate clairvoyant. Even Makoto is the ultimate lucky student. More unlucky than lucky these days, but... So what about Kyoko? Can anyone tell me what she is? Now that you mention it, she's never told us. Well, Kyoko doesn't really like talking about herself anyway, right? Doesn't matter what she likes or doesn't like. This is a matter of trust. When you trust someone who's unwilling to reveal their true identity, we need to avoid raising any more unnecessary suspicion. So, Kyoko, it's time you told us. I can't. What? Why won't you tell us?
Wrong.
I didn't say I won't. I said I can't.
What the heck?
What do you mean?
So...
Because I don't remember. What? I have no memory of what I am. You have no memory? You mean... amnesia?
What?
If I thought you had some sense of humor, I'd say you were joking. But if this is a joke, I'm not laughing.
This is very suspicious.
You can't be serious right now, can you? I knew you wouldn't believe me. That's why I didn't say anything.
However...
It doesn't matter. Either way, the truth will make itself clear before we're done.
What?
You have no intention of telling us. Then I can no longer stand by and do nothing.
Hey.
What are you going to do? Torture me? Nothing so barbaric as that.
It's all clear.
I will simply limit your options. I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity.
What?
Limit my options.
Just give up.
Give me the keys to your room. If she gives you her room key, you can't go to sleep in her room. She'll be breaking a school regulation. If she doesn't want that, she'll talk. It's easy. All she has to do is tell us about herself. Just hold on. A threat like that...
That's fine.
Fine. I understand. Good. You're finally in the mood for conversation. Without saying a word, Kyoko walked right up to Byakuya and held out her room key to him.
It can't be.
You damn fool! Why do you refuse to talk?
Because...
Whether I want to or not, I can't. All I can do is keep telling you that.
So,
Maybe she really did lose her memory. To think about it, it doesn't sound totally impossible. It's the worst school ever, where the only worst stuff happens, right? Amnesia would fit right in.
However...
The worst school where only the worst things happen. Do you really mean that?
Hey.
Can you really be sure that life here has been filled with only the worst things? What do you mean? Perhaps I've said too much. Kyoko then turned her back to us and without a word began to walk away.
Come on.
Where do you think you're going?
Goodbye.
Don't worry, I'm not going to do anything to harm any of you. Those were her last words as she left. Kyoko's last words. The dining hall was silent. The only sound was the door opening and closing as Kyoko left the room.
What the heck?
What's her deal?
but...
I think you went too far taking a room key like that. For her, that wasn't far enough. Or maybe she gets off on the attention. I can't believe her enjoying getting yelled at.
Stop talking.
You're getting noisy again, Toto.
Come on.
Sorry, I can still hear you. The sound of you breathing, of your heartbeat, it grates on me.
Hey.
Are you telling her to die? I mean, I know how you feel, but what's Kyoko gonna do now? What's the situation? It's just like before. No different from when everyone started accusing Sakura. And I'm no different either. I still can't stop anyone.
What?
What the hell? Why are you yelling all of a sudden?
'Cause, I mean...
Just look. Oh! It's you! How long have you been standing there? I'm very, very...
Now I'm
Angry.
really angry!
Angry at what? At the thief. Yes, that's right. I'm very sad to tell you there's a thief in your midst.
Huh?
What?
Hey!
My precious. They stole it. You're precious?
Your teacher had such faith in you. And this is how you repay me? With betrayal?
Reality's filled with so much hardships, isn't it? No wonder people run away on their fantasies. But what the heck is your precious? Shut up. I hope all of you get stuck in a hiring freeze and die penniless on the street.
What the heck?
And he's gone. What the heck was that all about?
So,
He said something about his precious getting stolen. Does anyone have any idea what that might mean? Likely has something to do with Kyoko. Huh? Who else other than her would be willing and able to steal something from Monokuma? Kyoko really steal something from Monokuma? If that's true, what was it and why would she do that?
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bug bite.
We need to get out of here.
You know?
We can talk about this more tomorrow and about Kyoko. However, after what just happened with Monokuma and Kyoko, I feel like there's something in the air. I would suggest you take extra precautions tonight. Stay in your rooms, don't go wandering around.
well...
Not like we need you to tell us that.
Goodbye.
Well then, let's disperse. I'll see you all tomorrow. Following his lead, each of us went back to our rooms. Ah, that's right. I need to put away the knife I got from Kyoko. I think the safest place for it would be in my desk drawer. But anyway, is Kyoko really gonna be okay? I can't get into her room. What's she gonna do? Isn't there something I can do? Something I can... As I opened my eyes, I realized I'd fallen asleep without realizing it. But more important, did I hear the doorbell? Kyoko,
Hey,
I'll be waiting for you in the dressing room. See you there. Hey, wait, Kyoko! Without acknowledging me, Kyoko disappeared into the depths of the darkened hallway. And we're not supposed to go out during nighttime, but I can't just not. Alright, and this is where we will have to end the stream for tonight. We will continue this stream, we will continue playing on Monday. But for tonight, this is the end of it, unfortunately. I'm really excited. I really want, there's so much going on. I don't even know what to think anymore. Like, all my theories are, they're kind of lining up, but at the same time, they're getting thrown to the wind in some aspects. So, now that the topic of amnesia has been brought up, that brings so much theories, that brings so many possibilities to my original theory. And I think I originally remember I said there was just like that one part in the beginning of my theory that I just couldn't connect. But now I think I know how the whole year has passed with them still being in there. I think that the whole year passed by. I don't know what happened within that year, but something happened within that year, and then their memories were erased. So what felt like us just walking into the school was actually, we'd actually been there for already a year. Then when we walked in, it was already a year later. That's where our memories jumped to. And that's I think that kind of fits into my initial theory that I've been saying. So that explains why everybody didn't know each other. If their memories got erased, that would explain why everybody didn't know each other. But there's pictures of us knowing each other. Their memories got erased. There's still a little more I got to work out, so I'm definitely going to go to sleep thinking about this and probably making up some theories in my own head before I go to sleep. But that is all for tonight. For tuning in, Trash Ask. I'll see you on Monday. Thank you for tuning in. And good luck on your assignments, by the way. I hope you finish your assignments. And with an A++. I'll see y'all later. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. You're welcome. Bye-bye.